Hello, my goobers. What is going on? My name is Mekanism, and welcome to the next episode in our Voltz series. Oh, I guess this is episode 16 now. And we have quite a few things now. We've accumulated quite the little laboratory, but it's getting a bit cramped up for my little home here. And I thought the next order of business would be to create a workshop. So there is quite a few options we have for this. We could put one down there, and it would be really close to home, and would be rather nice. Where we could venture out some, we have a jungle over here, and we seem to have a nice little space over here. Let's go look through the veranda, or whatever you want to call it. In fact, let's go upstairs. But what I was thinking is that we would make it out of concrete. So in this episode, we're going to try to get some of that concrete material. And essentially what it is it's a very, very highly resistant, etc. material that can withstand quite a few different blows, and it looks pretty nice as well. So I'm not really liking any of the places over here. Maybe we'll have like I don't know, an outpost over there one day. But I definitely am feeling that we should place it right about here. I'm thinking we make something kind of like a hangar, if you know what I mean. So we're going to go drop in the puddle and get started on that. So for those of you that don't know, to make concrete, you need a rolling machine, and that may be just it. So let me organize my inventory here. Just kidding, it's not even really organized. There you go. Apparently that's the organized version. So if you go into concrete, as you can see, you get this nice little block, and you need to make it in a rolling machine with stone and rebar. So the real issue with this, I suppose, is getting the stone. But really, that won't be too bad since we have a pretty fast machine to smelt it. And honestly, in my previous playthroughs, I usually just go and try to get a pick that has silk touch, because then all the cobblestone you mine is already stone. So we're going to use this, well, we were going to use the smelting factory, but it is full of goodies. And we're just going to start throwing things in there. So this is my new drop chest, where we dump all this extra junk we don't need. So just shift click like crazy. Looking good. Okay. And now that's kind of going. So we might as well work on getting the rolling machine. So to get this rolling machine I'm talking about, we're going to have to go over, and we're going to need some pistons and a crafting table. So it's really, really cheap actually. And we already have most of the materials up here. I believe the only thing we're going to need extra is the wood. So if we just grab the iron and we grab the redstone, all we're needing is the wood. So let's go downstairs. Alright, let's see. We have this here oak planks, so we'll just use those. Most easily accessible. And just divvy it out. Oh, I bet you I need glass. No. Iron. Oh, what the okay, sorry. That was a weird range of emotions there. I had no idea what I was doing for a second. It looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great stuff. Okay. And we're going to need a crafting table as well, so might as well make that. And then lastly, actually, you know what? Now all we need is the iron ingots, so we might as well just make it down here. It looks like this. And perfect. We have ourselves a rolling machine. Looking good. So let's try to restock our machine some. Just dump these over there. And let's try to hook this thing up to power so we can get to making some concrete. Now, we don't really need to use this theoretical elementizer, but we'll leave it hooked up anyway. This is kind of where that need for a storage upgrade, if you know what I mean. That's kind of what we need right now. That's where it would be pretty helpful. But no need to worry, because we have planks. Wonderful planks. There we go. Get some copper as well. And that is exactly what we wanted to happen. Now we just need to twist this thing around a bit. Ooh, okay. I don't really know how to power this thing. Alright, you know what? We're gonna wait till all this stone smelts, and meanwhile, I'm gonna find out the specifics of this here rolling machine. So when I am back, all this here cobble will be stone, and we will have a functioning rolling machine. See you soon. Alright guys, we have most of the stone now, and I finally got this thing up and running, and there's two ways that you can power it, apparently. One is that you need to use these steam engines that are part of Railcraft. And the other way that you can do it is by placing it directly next to an output of a energy cube. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is a bug or a feature, and honestly, sometimes there's no real difference between the two. But we're going to take it and just kind of start making our rebar. So how you make concrete is rebar and stones. We already have the stone, but now we need the rebar. So essentially to do that, this is why we need to make this rolling machine. And you just kind of make a kind of a straight line, diagonal line, I don't know. And as you can see, this thing that says rebar comes up in the side and it starts making it. So you get 4 per every 3 iron, so it's a pretty good deal. And you need 4 rebar in total for 1 piece of concrete. So I should have done that. And I will just make a quick thing of concrete, just so you guys can see what I am trying to get here. There you go, and you get 8 blocks of concrete per every crafting recipe do thing. I don't know. My English is failing me at the moment. Anyway, we're going to let these things cook off for a second, and when we are back, we will have a bunch of metal wires. Alright, so everything's done smelting. It did take absolutely forever, so it was a good choice to just give the video a pause. Anyway, we have all the goods now. We have all this stone, all this rebar. In fact, too much rebar, I think. I think we're not going to have enough stone to match it all, but we will see. And we're going to just go for a few stacks of concrete. I don't really know how much we're going to want. Yeah, we're going to have more rebar than we know what to do with. As you can see, that gets us loads of concrete, actually. I'm really liking that. We'll throw down some more stone and get a almost full package of more concrete. Throw it down like that. And we still have 2 whole stacks of rebar to go, but chances are we're not going to be able to use that. Yep, and that's all, guys. That's all we can make with that. As you can see, we have all this concrete. So we're actually going to end the episode there, just because no need to drag it on past this. In the next episode, I'm going to have this bunker that I'm talking about built. Bunker slash, I don't even know what you'd want to call it, workshop finished. So if you guys would like me to do any particular thing before I do this, or would like me to hit some other things before we move too far into something else, just give me a comment or a message. I really don't care. I just want to get your guys' ideas. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.